Osborn came to Fisk and asked him to build a lab, but to keep it hidden from regulators.
Secret lab? For Devil's Breath?
If it's as dangerous as we think it is, I can see why.
Where's the lab?
That's not in the file. Osborn made Fisk destroy all records of it. All I have are invoices from Osborn's personal account to Fisk Construction. Knowing Fisk, he kept the invoices around for blackmail material on the mayor.
Everything leads back to Norman Osborn. Guess it's time to pay him a visit.
I doubt he's gonna tell you anything.
Wasn't planning to ask. Missed a call from Aunt Max.
Peter, I spoke to Miles's mother, and she loved the idea of him working here. Oh, the poor woman's grieving herself while trying to be strong for her son. She needs some time to grieve. She needs to see that life's still worth living. That was a very thoughtful suggestion, Peter. The kind that would have made Ben proud.
Northbound side of the
Could you, like, do something?
My mom?
Spider-Man, shoot away.
All available units, there is an armored car robbery in progress. Need additional officers near Sycamore.
Pier 4 now, show us about 8 minutes out. Manhattan Bridge at Flatbush Avenue exit. C service.
Attention units. Requesting backup for officers under fire.
Right now, right?
Additional officers needed at Carnegie Hall. Please copy.
C services. Flatbush Avenue exit. Services. We're making our way over from Pier 4 now.
Attention units. Officers needed to assist civilians trapped in their vehicles. Officers needed in Yorkville.
Felicia's close to her goal, and I've still got way too big an area to search. Gotta narrow it down. Every data point helps. Who she robbed, where they live. Found you. I think Lonesome Pinky lives here. Stealing from a country singer. She's getting creative. But I'm getting closer. One more ought to do it.
Outside of the Brooklyn Queens Expressway near Atlantic Avenue.
All units. Officers are engaged in an active shootout with demons.
Oh yeah, that blind guy gave me his card in case Spider-Man ever needs a lawyer. Wait, hold on. If he's blind, how did he know I was Spider-Man?
Group of terrorists assassinate American citizens in a bomb. How is it possible that instead of being wiped out of existence, these masked criminals are still at large and still striking at innocent people like Oscorp CFO Charles Standish in their own homes? How?
believe Martin Lee is inspiring men to attack the police like this.
Check out! Thank God. Saved our butts, Spider-Man. Those demons probably like...
Good one. Don't mention it, officer.
Like that.
Attention units. A truck carrying an armed explosive is evading pursuit. Additional officers needed at Carnegie Hall. Please copy.
There's the Alchemax plant. Huh, good timing. Tombstone's men are loading fresh supplies. What for, though? Is he getting back into drugs? They're heavily armed. This might be easier if I stay quiet.
Where are all the security guards? This is a ghost town. Boss paid them all. They will shoot. You think all these chemicals are safe to be around?
Safer than being around the boss if we screw up. Shake a freaking leg. Hey, you freaking masked menace. My brother worked for Fisk. Freaking unemployed now. Thanks a lot.
Tombstone offers now.
Yo, Spider-Man, we don't need you in this city. We got enough problems as it is. Tim! Spider-Man! Someone! Someone there? Heads up! I think Spider-Man's here. Look at my back.
Hey, Frank, what's good? Frank. Frank. Yo, someone go see what's up with Frank. I'll see what's up.
We got a man down.
What was that sound?
Nap time.
Spider-Punk ain't stopping us this time. I hear it. I wish you hadn't done that.
Sleep it off.
Spider-Man!
Hey, you guys aren't registered pharmacists. The no lab coats thing gave you away.
Stand still. I'll make this quick.
Tombstone's men are down. Now to find out what's in these barrels. Diox 3. Isn't this the chemical Tombstone was exposed to as a kid? What's he doing with it now?
Yeah! Let's go, come on!
I'm guessing that stuff's not for asthma. More dudes, more drugs. Someone's gotta teach these guys about the dangers of peer pressure. Got a bad feeling those drug inhalers and the Diox 3 are related. Should analyze an inhaler to find out what's going on here. All right, what's in you? Detox 3 plus designer amphetamines. Pretty clever recipe for temporary invulnerability. I'm impressed. And worried. This stuff hits the street and there'll be a huge market for it. With Tombstone as the sole supplier, think I can synthesize a counter-drug. Wonder if there are any lab supplies in that truck. Time for some artisanal science. There, single dose of the counter-drug. Just need to test it out. Maybe I should pay Tombstone a visit at his chop shop.
It's all good, Spidey. Don't worry about it.
1182, any available units?
Let's talk about Halloween, folks. It may be good fun for the kids to dress up as a cowboy or astronaut or ballerina and trick-or-treat, but this trend of grown adults glorifying the likes of Spider-Man by dressing up as them is, especially in the times we live in, disturbing. What say you, Gino from the Bronx?
Yeah, well, I get your point, but my girlfriend got this sexy Spider-Girl costume, and it really spices things up. Know what I'm saying?
Huh. I most certainly do not. J. Jonah Jameson is not one to be judgmental. But you, sir, are an extremely disturbed man. Goodbye.
We're making our way over from Pier 4 now. Show us.
And that's that. Every crime tower in the city is now repaired.
Pretty good work, right?
Pretty good, yeah.
Good enough that maybe you'd let a certain someone celebrate with us?
Fine, but make it quick.
The odds were long, the danger close. But between Spider Cop's reckless intuition and the Chief's determined planning, they got the job done.
Aw, that's kind of sweet.
A pairing of opposites, like peanut butter and chocolate, or breakfast for dinner. The two work together.
And we're done. Talk to you later, Spider Cop.
She's coming around, right? Yeah, definitely.
Spider-Man. Off filling up. Rosa just flew home to join her brothers and sisters.
Happy to help. You know these little guys pretty well, huh?
Getting there. Sandra always knew him best, of course.
Sandra?
Oh, my wife.
Well, tell Sandra she's got some fine birds.
Oh, yeah. Sure will, Spider-Man. Thanks again. And please, keep an eye out.
All units need immediate response to a 1030 on an armored car. Reported location is near the theater district.
One more location should give me the data I need to find Black Cat. By my rough estimate, she's got about 49 million in loot. I reach her before she gets to 50 and she might go straight. Huh. Oh man, that's the gallery where they keep the Jade Tiger. That's worth a cool million. I've got to run my algorithm and find Felicia, quick. Found her hideout. Gotta get there before she leaves town.
Say something, right? Problem with you is you always see something, and you never shut up about it.
Yeah, Spider-Man, this is... Situation's under control.
Sugar Hill Garrison, this is Control. What's your status?
Demons are firing on TCP. Need backup.
Time for my special brand of conflict resolution. firefights at military checkpoints. Not quite the New York I remember.
We're a little roughed up, but checkpoint's back online, Control.
Time to shut Tombstone down.